I guess I should say third graders, you made it! You did it! Woo! Happy last day of school for second grade. Well done. I am so proud of you guys for everything you've done this year. You have come so far. You have done so much, and I am so, so proud of you. You guys have done awesome. So way to go. You have earned a fantastic summer. I have to tell you guys that today I got to go to everybody's houses and it was so great to see you guys. I got to come and see your smiling faces and give you your awards and your goodies. Oh, it made my day. It was fantastic. So thanks for letting me come and see you all. So today is our official last day of school, and it is also our official last read aloud. But if you remember, I was reading The One and Only Bob, but look at how much more we have to read. There is no way I'm going to be able to read all of that in 15 minutes, because remember, I can only have 15 minutes or YouTube cuts me off. So, with that being said, we will have some unofficial read-alouds. I will film, I'm going to just keep reading because I told you guys, I promised you guys when we started this book that we would finish it. So if you say something and you promise something, you got to finish it. So I promise you, we're going to finish this book together. I will keep posting read-alouds onto Seesaw until the book's over. So if you want to hear the end of the story, just pop onto Seesaw. I think it'll probably take me 3 more days to read it. And I'll post the next one on Monday and then probably Tuesday and Wednesday. And I think we'll probably be done about that time. So if you want to hear the ending, just keep coming back. It'll be the only thing that'll be posted on there. And you just have to sit and listen if you want to hear it. So that could be fun. With that being said, let's move on to our last and final Penelope Peabody clue. This was the clue that I gave you guys on Tuesday. I stopped in a hardware store and asked the man at the counter for a yellow hammer. He said they only had black hammers in stock. You would think that every hardware store in Yellowhammer State would have lots of yellow hammers, but I guess not. Have you ever dreamed of being an astronaut? I have. That's why I signed up for the U.S. Space Camp in Huntsville. They have a rocket simulator that made me feel like I was really in outer space. Now I'm headed off to one of the country's most famous racetracks, Talladega Superspeedway. Maybe they'll let me race my red convertible on the track. I know I could beat all those NASCAR drivers if I can only find my way there. Do you know which state I'm visiting? All right, Penelope. Well, I think first of all, my words of encouragement for Penelope is you need to get something to help you with directions. Maybe one of my second graders can teach her cardinal directions, since you guys are very good at that, because I'm a little bit worried for her because we can't keep telling her where she is every single week. So hopefully she can get a MapQuest or something on her phone that can help her find direction. Because Penelope, you visited the Yellowhammer State, and Yellowhammer is actually a type of bird. It's not a hammer. And she visited the U.S. Space Camp and also Talladega Superspeedway. Penelope, you are in Alabama. So look at all these different states we've covered this trimester. Alabama is right down here. It is right here. This is Alabama. And look at all of this is the South down here. It looks like we've covered almost all the states except for Mississippi in the South. But we visited 27 different states with Penelope. And so we've learned a lot about the different states too. So, Penelope, these students told you where you were. My mom, Raven, Adelaide, Lucas, Bennett, Caden, and Weston. Guys, way to go. Thanks for helping Penelope. If you see her lost, make sure you help her out. All right, with that being said, I know that we've been reading The One and Only Bob, and it's been a fantastic book, and of course I will continue to read it to you. But this is the last day of school, and on the last day of school, I always read this book to my class, and I have to do it today too. So with that being said, I'm going to not read The One and Only Bob today. I will finish the story next week, but the one I always read every year to my class is Dr. Seuss's, oh, I got a note here that tells me what I need to do, Oh, the Places You'll Go. So I'm going to read this to you guys to end our second grade year. All right, I'm going to turn this a little bit so that you can see the pictures. Oh, the Places You'll Go. You may have heard this book before. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Let me turn the page. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy or gal who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be sightseeing. You'll join the high flyers who soar to new heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and shin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn right or left? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go round back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, towards a most unpleasant place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy or gal. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame! You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, 'cause you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that will scare you so much you won't want to go on. But you will go on, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the Haken cranks howl. Onwards up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On you will hike, and I know you will hike far and face up to your problems wherever they are. You'll be mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll be mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Buxom or Bixby or Bray or Market-day Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. That is Dr. Seuss's The Places You'll Go. And I have to tell you, it has been an honor and a privilege to be your second grade teacher this year. You guys have so much potential. This year has been the craziest year I've ever taught. This is my 9th year teaching, and I will always remember this year. Not only because it's March, and when it happened in March, we ended school and coronavirus, but because you all have amazing potential, and I know that you all will go and do amazing things. And I can't wait to see all the places that you guys go. Just don't forget to come back and visit Mrs. Ho. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I am signing off as your second grade teacher. Come back and visit me. Have a fantastic summer. I love you all. I will see you next school year. Bye, guys.